Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rambharat Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Applied Science, Krishna Engineering College, Mohanagar, Ghaziabad. Today I am going to start lecture 4 of unit first. In this lecture, we will learn about the linear partial differential first order and their solution by using the Lagrange's method. Lagrange's method, the general method for solving the linear partial differential equation first order. Clear? The general form. The general form of the linear partial differential equation of first order is P plus QQ is equal to R, where PQR, where P, Q and R are the functions of X. Lagrange's auxiliary equations are dx upon P, dy upon Q, dz upon R. Working rule. First of all, we see that our equation is linear, non-linear. If the equation is linear, then we solve this by Lagrange's method. So comparing the given equation with PP Q, capital Q is equal to R, we get capital P and capital Q and capital R, right? Then write auxiliary equations dx upon P, dy upon Q, dz upon R, and solve the auxiliary equations by method of grouping, or by method of multiplier, or both, to get two independent solutions u and b, where u and b are the arbitrary constants. Then write the general solution as phi u comma v is equal to 0, or u is equal to phi v, or v is equal to phi u. We write any one of these three cases, but generally we use the first case, phi u v is equal to 0. Clear? Now we learn the whole process with the help of the examples. Solve. YZP minus XZQ is equal to XY. First of all, before solving the equation, we see that our equation is linear, non-linear. The equation is linear, then we solve by Lagrange method. If equation is non-linear, then we solve this equation by Charpit method. The given equation is linear. So comparing with general form. Comparing with general form, PP plus capital QQ equal to R. So we get capital P is equal to YZ, capital Q is equal to minus XZ, and capital R is equal to XY. Clear? Now write Lagrange's auxiliary equation. Lagrange's auxiliary equations. Equations are dx, dy, dz upon capital P, capital Q, capital R. Put the value of capital P, capital Q, capital R, dx upon the value of capital P is yz, and dy upon capital Q, the value of capital Q minus xz, and dz upon capital R, the value of capital R is xy. Clear? This is the equation number second. We see that this equation can be easily handled with the grouping method. So taking first and second ratios we have dx upon yz is equal to dy upon minus xz. Here z is cancelled, right? Cross multiply and we get x dx plus y dy is equal to 0. Integrate both sides. Integrate x dx plus y dy is equal to 0. Dx or dy, integrate, only integrate, right? This is x square by 2, y square by 2 is equal to constants. Suppose C. Clear? This becomes x square plus y square multiplying 2 in the whole equation. This becomes 2c1. C1 is the constant, so multiply by 2, again a constant. This becomes x square plus y square is equal to a. A is the another constant, right? We get first independent solution. Now find another independent solution by taking second and third ratios we have. Second ratio is dy over minus xz, and the third ratio is dz upon xy. Here x is common, so cancel out it, and cross multiply these, we get y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. Clear? Integrating, again integrate y dy plus z dz is equal to 0. So we get y square by 2 plus z square by 2 plus again constant c2, so multiply 2 throughout the equation, we get y square plus z square is equal to 2c2. That means this becomes y square plus z, so this is again a constant, let us suppose v, say. So we get two independent solutions, 3 and 4. So general solution is phi a comma b is equal to 0. Phi, the value of a is x square plus y square comma y square plus z square is equal to 0. This is the example totally based on the grouping method. Clear? Now we take one more example by multiplier method. Clear? So again, before I am going to start grouping method, multiplier method, I want to discuss in detail. Suppose the Lagrange equation is dx upon p dy upon q dz upon r. Clear? Lagrange equation. If we multiply a constant term numerator and denominator in this term, suppose alpha dx upon alpha p, we multiply this ratio by beta, numerator and denominator, beta q, and multiply gamma numerator denominator gamma r, all value equal. So I want to take sum of numerator and sum numerator, then this becomes alpha dx plus beta dy plus gamma dz upon alpha p plus beta q plus gamma r. This is the equation first, this is the equation second. The equation first and second are equal because these are the ratio, this is also equal. Equation first and second are equal. Here there are two possibility arises. First one is alpha p plus beta q plus gamma r is equal to 0. Then in this case solution is alpha dx plus beta dy plus gamma dz is equal to 0. Integrate, and alpha x plus beta y plus gamma z is equal to constants. But if alpha p plus beta q plus gamma r will not equal to 0, then it may have common factor with p or q or r. In this case take two ratios such that alpha p plus beta q plus gamma r have common factor with p or q or r. The whole process will learn with the example. Clear? X into y square z into p minus y x square plus z into q is equal to z x square minus y square. Solution. Now before solving this equation, first of all we check that the given equation is linear or non-linear. Here this equation is linear, so solve this equation by the Lagrange method. So comparing with the general form of the Lagrange method, comparing with P capital P, Q capital Q is equal to capital R. So we get capital P is equal to x y square plus z, capital Q is equal to minus y x square plus z, and capital R is equal to z x square minus y square. Clear? Then write the Lagrange's auxiliary equations. Equations are dx dy dz, capital P, capital Q and capital R. Now put the value of capital P, capital Q, capital R. Dx upon capital P, x y square plus z dy capital Q minus y x square plus z and dz upon capital R z x square minus y square. This is the equation number first. Dear student, there is notable point here that the grouping method not applicable here. So in this case we use the Lagrange's multiplier techniques. So first of all we choose the multiplier, then take 1 upon x, 1 upon y, 1 upon z as multiplier. Then each fraction of first will be 1 upon x dx plus 1 upon y dy plus 1 upon z dz, applying the same process in denominator. Then 1 upon x dx means becomes y square plus z minus 1 upon y to dy becomes x square minus z plus 1 upon z and multiply with this becomes x square minus y square. So we get 1 upon x dx plus 1 upon y dy plus 1 upon z dz upon 0. Clear? Thus we get 1 upon x dx plus 1 upon y dy plus 1 upon z dz is equal to 0. Integrating 1 upon x dx, integration 1 upon x dx is equal to log x, right? Integration 1 upon y dy is equal to log y. Integration 1 upon z dz is equal to integration log z is equal to constant, let us spell log a. Using the property of log a plus log b plus log c, this becomes log x y z is equal to log a, and take the antilog on both sides, we get x y z is equal to a. This is the equation number second, or this is one independent solution. Now find another independent solution. For this again we take the multiplier, x y and minus 1, then each fraction of first will be take x y and minus 1 as multiplier. So multiply numerator dx by x, dy by y and dz by minus 1, dx plus y dy minus dz, applying the same multiplier in denominator. So this becomes x square y square plus z minus y square x square plus z minus z x square minus y square. So this is x dx plus y dy minus dz upon एक्स स्क्वायर वाई स्क्वायर प्रोडक्ट किया आपने, एक्स स्क्वायर वाई स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर जेड माइनस वाई स्क्वायर एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर जेड माइनस जेड एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस जेड वाई स्क्वायर। जेड वाई स्क्वायर इज कैंसल आउट, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव जेड एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स वाई स्क्वायर। So in this case we get x dx plus y dy minus dz upon 0. Thus we get x dx plus y dy minus dz is equal to 0. Integrating this, x square y2 plus integration of y with respect to y square y2 integration 1 with respect to z is equal to constant, it should be c1, suppose c1, multiplying 2 whole equation we get x square plus y square minus 2z is equal to 2c1. 2c1 again a constant, let us suppose it to be b, say, clear? So we get two independent solutions, equation number 2 and equation number 4. Now write the complete solution or general solution. Then the general solution is phi a comma b is equal to 0. This implies phi, the value of a is x by z, the value of b is x square plus y square minus 2z is equal to 0. This is the required solution of the given partial differential equation. This equation totally based on the Lagrange multiplier techniques. Clear? Next, solve the objective equation, solve the differential equation. This is the linear differential equation. Clear? Comparing with the equation, we get capital P is equal to x, capital P plus capital Q is equal to R. So capital P is equal to x, capital Q is equal to y, or capital R is equal to z. Lagrange's equation is dx upon P, dy upon Q, dz upon R. Dx upon P x, dy upon Q is y, dz upon R z. Take the first and second ratios, first and second, we get dx upon x, dy upon y, integrating log x is equal to log y is equal to log a. So this can be written as log a upon y is equal to log a. So we get the solution x upon y is equal to a. Now find, now taking x upon y, second and third ratios. So we get dy over y is equal to dz over z. So similarly, solution is y upon z is equal to b, y upon z is equal to b. X upon y, x upon y. Then general solution is phi a comma b is equal to 0, phi a x upon y, b y upon z is equal to 0. So option C is, option x upon y, y upon z, option A is correct. Again this is the linear equation again linear equation. Here capital P. This is the question number 2. This is the question number 3. Capital P is 1, capital Q is 1, and capital Z is equal to R. Comparing P, Q, Q is equal to R. Then Lagrange equation in this case, capital P upon 1, sorry, dy upon 1, dz upon z. Taking first and second, dx is equal to dy, integrating x is equal to y plus constant a, x minus y is equal to a, x minus y is equal to b. Taking second and third ratio. In this case, dy is equal to dz upon z, integration dy, integration dz upon z, then y is equal to log z plus log b, or take a constant, suppose log b, or take constant simply b. Then in this case y minus log z is equal to b. So general solution is phi or f, the function, arbitrary function, x minus any a comma b is equal to 0. Phi a the value of a is x minus y, and value of b is y minus log z is equal to 0. Is the solution. So option A is correct. Simply find the solution of this equation. This is also linear equation. Please do yourself this equation. Okay, thank you.